When you hear President Obama basically saying FBI Director Comey operated on an innuendo, incomplete information, leaks here, what do you make of that?
Actually, I didn't hear it exactly the way you did it, less as an allegation with regard to the director, more as a general statement that I got to say makes perfect sense. You generally do complete investigations and speak only after them. The only complication here is that the director did announce the completion, and it turned out that the investigation had to be continued because of the new trove of emails. I also have to say that the president was right about being careful about innuendo. The fact that some new emails have been uncovered, which the Bureau has not, at least according to reporting, looked at, means that there are some new emails to look at, nothing more. I mean, I keep reading this swirl of claims about what might be in them and what might not. The director didn't know when he made the statement. It doesn't appear that he's in a position to be clear about it now, but to jump to conclusions that these say anything different from what's already been seen seems kind of strange. So I think the president's right to sort of dial this back. And the only difference being the president's wish that announcing a completion meant completion just didn't happen to be true in this case.
For you, how much is what Comey did about protecting the independence of the FBI and protecting it for whoever comes into the office in a couple weeks?
I think that is his main focus here. What people seem to forget is there is nothing he could have done once he heard about the emails that would not have political ramifications. To stay silent is to let people assume that the investigation was closed because he had said it was completed, where it turns out there's reason to go forward. To speak is to run the risk, as we're seeing now, of people saying he's interfering. So no matter what, there's a political valence to it. The only question is, are we going to be aware of it or not? And I think he opted for transparency.